Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most talked about games in the world. And that's not going to change until it's out. That's actually not going to change once it's out. Heck, it's probably not going to change after it's been out for 5 years. But a few months ago, one of the biggest gaming hacks of all time took place. A lot of people thought it was going to put a serious dent in the development schedule of Rockstar's new project. Grand Theft Auto, it's been a blockbuster franchise ever since the third game in the series completely changed open world gaming and 3D gaming as we know it. Yes, there have been a number of controversies, but Rockstar shakes those off like a dog walking through a light rain. GTA is here to stay. And despite the ongoing success of 5, a new game is in development. And in this video, we're going to go over all the news that came out in the last few weeks about GTA 6 because there are a lot of things that did not make major headlines for some reason. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Chaos here. I hope you're enjoying the gaming news videos that we're putting up. Definitely drop a like. Definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you're into any type of PC gaming, need any Steam codes or anything, check out g2a.com. Link is at the top of the description. Use code CHAOS for some cash back. And now, let's get into this. The short version of this is that development seems to be on track with GTA 6, and the gigantic leaks are seemingly not going to have any influence over the release date, which is great. Let's get into the news. And you guys let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking up the game because, look, okay, you don't have to tell me that. I know every one of you is going to pick up the game. Now, earlier this year, Rockstar officially revealed they were working on the next mainline entry in the Grand Theft Auto franchise. What a lot of people don't know is that this game has actually been in the works for over a decade, albeit in the background. The earliest reports of GTA 6 development, well, they date back to before GTA 5 was released, although it's believed that these were just simple storyboards and concept arts as opposed to anything close to full production. So after all, Red Dead Redemption 2 was the main focus at that time. And with the explosion of GTA 5's online mode, Rockstar had a massive order on their hands as they tried to support it and keep everything up and running. A lot of people forget about this, but, the early days of GTA Online were riddled with gameplay issues, technical problems. It took weeks for GTA Online to be fully functional, and Rockstar had to issue multiple apologies and give out tons of free items as a way to keep people on the servers. But once it was all done, it was off to the races. I don't think Rockstar was expecting GTA 5 to blow up the way it did, but they weren't going to let that success go to waste. Yes, they probably expected 5 to sell well, but I don't think they were expecting to rack up 170 million copies sold. For reference, GTA 4 sold an estimated 25 million, meaning GTA 5 exceeded expectations by a massive margin, largely thanks to the online mode. If you want to experience online, you have to buy a copy of GTA 5, but since the single-player content is so great, and on top of that, you can see how Rockstar found themselves with a winner. The PC-ported GTA 5 also did wonders for the game's longevity. The modding community has gone to town. It's a magic formula. It's a win-win. Now, quite honestly, if GTA 5 hadn't been such an insane overachiever, I think GTA 6 would actually be done by now. Reports on exact production start dates have conflicted over the years, but it's believed that work on GTA 6 started somewhere between 2013 and 15, but up until the success of GTA 5, Rockstar never took this long with their games. You guys remember back in the PS2 era when a new GTA game was coming out every year? Call of Duty style. Even during the PS3 and the Xbox 360 era, new games were coming out more frequently than they are now. Now, don't believe me, the PlayStation 3 received 6 new Rockstar games. Those being GTA 4, Midnight Club Los Angeles, Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire, Max Payne 3, and GTA 5. Plus, GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption got massive standalone expansions in the form of episodes from Liberty City and Undead Nightmares. But what about the PlayStation 4? Well, as of 2022, the PS4 got one new Rockstar game. That's it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the only new Rockstar game to come out in almost a decade. Every other Rockstar game released on the PS4 and the Xbox One were ports of previous titles. GTA 5, GTA Trilogy. You guys see my point? Rockstar previously put games out at a much more regular pace, but once GTA 5 was proven to be the lasting success, they stopped. On one hand, I get it. Why continue putting resources into new games when one game is making enough money to support the entire company? But on the other hand, this is 100% the reason they've been holding on to GTA 6 for so long. When one game is continuing to sell tens of millions of copies every single year, there is absolutely no reason for Rockstar to get more games out the door. If they're not concerned about releasing new games in order to keep the company afloat, why would they do it? Why not take your time? Take your time with all your future games so you can be absolutely sure that they're worth the gaming community's money and the rep that you built. It's kind of a double-edged sword. because the lack of necessity in producing new content allowed Rockstar to really take their time with RDR2, and they made that game into a masterpiece. It was. But then again, the hyper-focus on singular projects means not only are people getting tired of GTA 5 and Online nearly after a decade, but it also means fans of other Rockstar franchises like Bully and Midnight Club or even LA Noire and Manhunt, they've been left in the dust. Now let me remind you, the new installments of every single one of those franchises has either been leaked or officially acknowledged by Rockstar over the last couple console generations, but none of them have been completed. GTA 5, it completely changed Rockstar's production strategy. While it may be profitable for them as a company, it's actually starting to annoy a growing portion of the gaming community. So why am I telling you all this? We're supposed to be talking about GTA 6. Why did I just go on a long rant about Rockstar's release schedule? Well, it's relevant to the news that came out a few days ago about their next project. Following the massive leaks a few months ago that showed off a great number of things about the upcoming GTA 6 game, many analysts and industry insiders thought this would delay the game after all. Now that the world has seen a ton of things about the new game, it would make sense for Rockstar to push it back, take some extra time to let things settle, make sure the game is in a more complete and impressive state the next time we see it. Over the last couple years, it's been suggested that GTA 6 is going to launch in 2024, but following the leaks, some leaks were suggesting it had been pushed back to 25 or 26. However, about a week ago, Take-Two Interactive CEO himself stated officially the leaks did not change anything about the development of GTA 6 and that everything was still going ahead according to the original plan. Take-Two Interactive owns Rockstar Games, and they have the final say on deadlines, so to hear that they're not changing course after the leaks, that's huge. It backs up what Rockstar said a while back about the leaks not causing any long-term effects on the production. So during Take-Two's second quarter earnings call last week, the CEO said with regards to the leak, it was unfortunate, terribly unfortunate. And we take those sorts of incidents very seriously. I'm sure they do. I'm sure their legal team is just a bunch of killers. There's no evidence that any material assets were taken, which is a good thing, and certainly the leak may not have any influence on development or anything of the sort, but it's terribly disappointing and causes us to be ever more vigilant on matters relating to cybersecurity. So, with the confirmation that GTA 6 is still chugging right along and the attempts to hold development hostage were thwarted, when are we going to see it? Well, to quote from the book of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the new plan is the old plan. It's likely Take-Two was talking about GTA 6 in its earnings call simply to ease investors' concerns about production being delayed, but with those fears shut down, we can look to previous reports about the release date in order to figure out when it's coming. Previous analysts of Take-Two's marketing budget, well, it suggested something major was coming in 2024, which that allegedly seems to be GTA 6. Granted, if it's true, GTA 6 marketing budget is going to be less than GTA 5's, but I actually understand that. GTA 5 was promoted heavily through TV commercials and billboards, but GTA 6 will likely be promoted more through modern measures like YouTube ads, website pop-ups, but we'll see. Those are much less expensive than buying advertising space on TV. Before the leak, all the signs pointed towards a 2024 release, and now that Take-Two have come out and reassured their investors that we're good, I think that's the target. Granted, everything is subject to change, and until Rockstar themselves give us a release window, nothing is set in stone. RDR2 was delayed a number of times before launch, but with GTA 6 being officially confirmed by the developer earlier this year, work is likely coming closer and closer to completion. The leak build, it was allegedly relatively old. Still looks solid to me. Extra time and focus. I think we're going to be getting our hands on this game within the next 2 to 3 years. Could be pushed back to 2025, but I'm going to put my money on 2024. So what do you guys think? Do you think GTA 6 is actually going to come out in a couple years, or do you think we will still be playing GTA 5 in 2035? With the current gen post of GTA 5 officially released and support reportedly coming to a close, I think the writing's on the wall. Rockstar is shifting their focus to the next big thing. Plus, with Rockstar officially confirming the game earlier, the wheels are in motion. I don't imagine we'll be waiting much longer. I was initially worried that the leaks were going to push it way back, but that's not the case, and I do want Rockstar to take their time. I want them to make this the best game ever. There was also recently a leak about some kind of VR Manhunt game being in development for the Quest, and there's also been countless leaks about Bully 2, but so far, nothing concrete. We know they're working on GTA 6, but everything else right now is pure speculation till we get something a little more solid. I'm going to assume GTA is the only franchise they care about right now, so let's hope the next game is worth the wait. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon.